Oh, nice, beautiful, wild hairs everywhere. Good morning. It's been a while since we last saw each other. I'm still waking up. I woke up not long ago. Just finally had time to wrap up reading the book. The one that I was reading is called Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. This is the book, and she was the one who won the Pulitzer Prize, so I really wanted to check out what it is about, to diversify what I read, because mostly it's sort of like non-fiction, self-development things, but so I saw this one in the store and I decided to pick it up to see what it is about. It was pretty good, a little bit long, 700 pages, but I'm done, and it's my goal to read more this year, so that was pretty nice. And I have my pencil because I usually highlight things that I like, the quotes, then I write them down in a post on my blog so that I can remember what the book was about. Anyways, so I'm starting my day. We're quarantined in Canada right now for almost 3 weeks, I think. It's a third week or so. And finally it's my free day when I don't have to rush through work. Ironically, in the past 2 weeks I had tons of work because I work in development and the web business, so we had a lot of new clients coming in and a spike in the customer base, which sort of gave us a lot of work but also a lot of stress, and I basically ended up working with no breaks for the past 2 weeks. But today is finally the day I've handed the project that I was working on and I have a free day I can enjoy. So I'm super excited to bring you along. I was considering going for a run or a walk, but the weather is not super great. I'm going to show you in a second. So instead, let's go rummage the fridge and see what's there and get started with the breakfast. What I have planned for today is things like baking the bread, because we can't buy the fresh one, it's just not coming in the store, so I'm super excited to give it a try. And I also need to replant my tomatoes that I'm growing, and my mom said they're way too big and they have to be replanted, and she's like a gardening expert that I trust, so she told me to call her on Skype or Zoom and she'll guide me how to replant them correctly so that they grow properly and you get nice tomatoes versus you just get big plants and little tomatoes. They don't give nice berries. Anyways, that's what's planned for today. We'll see what we do. So let's go downstairs and see what's in the fridge, what's happening there. Let's go. This is what I mean when the weather is not super great. So this is like a gray sky. And I mean, it's fine. Yesterday was a good weather, at least. So we had a pretty long walk. We'll see if we get out. And these are my tiny tomatoes that I grew from the seeds, and they need to be separated in 4 different pots. I also have peppers, and you can see there's 1 of them, and 2 are really tiny, so they just got out. We'll see how it grows. So for breakfast we are going to make some banana oat pancakes, and I'll start the recipe right now so you can see how to make it. Let's get going. Alright, for this easy pancake recipe we're gonna need a banana. We will mash it. I already started mashing it. As you can see, there's 2 bananas in there, and what I usually do is with the bananas that are not so fresh anymore and they are sort of going to be spoiled, I put them in the freezer, and then once I need to make a pancake I take them out. So we're gonna sort of mash it like this. It doesn't look so appetizing, but it will be very good, I promise. So we need 2 mashed bananas, a cup of oats, which we are going to blend in this little robot. That's the part of the robot, and we need 50 milliliters of milk. So this is oat milk in there. So first we're gonna mash the bananas. I already did that, you can see. Next step, I'm going to blend the oats. Alright, this is the consistency that it should be. Not too dry, but also not too moist. I was just about to say that I'm looking a little bit more like a human now, and I was getting ready to replant my tomatoes when this guy came over for some attention. Up my leg. Oh, there we go. This is life. Yes, dog cuddles first. But he has been really lovely. Yeah? That's my yoga mat that I use to do stretching. I'll do that later today. Hey! Hi, sweetie, come here. Why are you so excited? You like your human today? You're in a good mood, huh? You're in a good... Come here. Come here, yeah. That's his sign that he wants to have a bit more petting. I love you. I love you, my love. I love you, yeah. You're a good pup. You're a good pup. He will need to get a bit of brushing. We already did 2 sessions because he has a lot of fur and he's losing it right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to find some pots to replant my tomatoes, and I'm gonna go in the garage to look for them. We have 4 tomatoes and we need to plant them all in a separate containers. So we sort of need 3 kind of pots or whatever I can find. So I'm gonna head there and look for anything I can find to replant my tomatoes. I'll bring you along. Okay, I think overall it has been a success because I forgot that we bought these things at IKEA. So we have 3 pots, which is perfect, and there is one where the tomato is already planted. The only thing is that there's a hole that was drilled in this one, but that's okay. It's just gonna put some kind of a small plate under. So we're gonna fill this in. The dirt is here on the balcony. The dog is there chilling. Hi, puppy. You having fun? We also need to clean up these leaves, but we kind of don't have the rakes to do it. We're just gonna be waiting for the stores to open. They're closed today and Sunday, so gonna go when they're open. And also we were thinking about ordering them on Amazon, but it wasn't really the best option because they were like $50, which is pretty expensive. So anyway, I'm going to quickly fill in the dirt because it starts to rain. I already feel the drops on my head, and I'll bring the pots in to start filling in the to start replanting the tomatoes. So I'm gonna be really quick and try to not get caught in the rain. I'll see you inside. Okay, so this will be my 4 tomatoes that we are going to replant. They are yellow pear shaped tomatoes, and these are our 3 additional pots. So I just filled those in. Apparently they look quite fine to me, but my mother, who is an expert gardener, tomato gardener, said that they are already getting too big, and if we don't replant them, they're going to sort of grow up and not spread, sort of like build in the branches and have the tomatoes. So the juice will go into growing the tomato in height, but not sort of in the berries itself. So I don't know, but I'm trusting her, so I'm going to set up the camera right now somewhere so you can see the process, and I will call her because she said do not replant them until you call me, because she has some secret rule that you have to follow. So that's what I'll do. Okay, I called my mom and she said I have to remove the tomato from the ground and then sort of take this tomato and remove the huge white root, which you can see sort of like at the very end. So this one, we're gonna cut it and then plant the tomato so that it's this deep in the ground. Only the top leaves are out, and that way sort of the root doesn't suck the water and it doesn't grow, but the top part grows. And I already did it to one tomato, so it's gonna look like this. Before it was sort of popping out of the ground like this, but now it's gonna be like this. So I have to do it for the 3 other tomatoes. Let's go. Right, and this is the final result. They're all replanted. They're a little bit sad right now, but I'm sure they're gonna rise back up. They're just adjusting to the new environment. So there's 4 of them. I hope this worked. Thumbs up for this, but let's see how they adjust to the new ground. My first ever attempt to make a homemade bread. Looks like this so far. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm preheating the oven right now, and then it's gonna go in the oven. I'll show you the final result. I'm not showing yet the recipe because I'm not sure how well it's gonna be. So stay tuned. Okay, this is the final result. My loaf. I have no idea if it's good. I added some rosemary and the salt to it. And I test with the stick, and it looks like it comes out dry. So we'll wait until it cools down and then have a moment of truth and see if it's actually any good. Nice, beautiful, wild hairs everywhere. We've finished dinner and we're going to play board game which is called Blocus. This is what it looks like. It's super fun and it's very fast. Doesn't take much time to play. This is what it looks like. It has these little things you have to place basically on the board, and the person who places the most amount of things wins. Since we're 2 people, we're playing 2 colors each, but I'm the family champion, so we'll see if I manage to sustain my my position this time. Did you say that I'm not a family champion?
I don't think you are.
Look at this man. He argues with me. You lost last 10 games, you know that?
I did not lose 10 games. I won last one.
No, you didn't. It's okay. It's okay to lose. I love you.